Hi everybody and welcome to the latest video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different to the normal daily vlog style videos because I didn't actually go to the shop at all. It's a Sunday. Normally when the shop is open, we've only been doing like 3-hour days because they don't normally do Sunday trading around where I live. But obviously we're in the middle, slap bang in the middle of lockdown 2.0, so we didn't feel any need or reason to go into the shop today. Beck and I actually had a pretty productive day yesterday, which we did vlog, so you can always go and check that out. That should be the previous video to this. But today was just a pretty relaxed day overall. Although I didn't go into the shop, that doesn't mean I haven't been busy. I've been working on the website because I realised that our categories are really messed up with our products. We've got products all over the place, and we had a huge amount of products in other, and when you loaded up our website, especially on the phone, Rebecca noticed this, that the categories, there were so many of them, there was a huge long list of categories because I'd broken down products by brand. So for example, in action figures, you can see it says there's 159 action figures, and if you actually click on the action figure category, it opens up all these other categories. Now previously, all of these other categories for action figures, like all of these action figure categories here, this whole list would have been shown here, and so you'd have to scroll down on your phone, which is not a very nice user experience. Basically what I have done is move all of those separate categories into like parent categories, and that's reduced the total amount of visible categories, so you can always still see the subcategories, but now it's just better organized. It's just going to mean that when you navigate the website, it should be a little bit easier to find what you're looking for, and it would just make it a little bit neater and hopefully quicker to load, because I've had a couple of people mention that it can sometimes time them out, which is obviously not what we want. The other thing that happened today was I realized that I've somehow ended up with 5 RC cars. I didn't even realize that I'd ended up with 5 RC cars. I was trying to reduce my radio control car collection, but I looked up there and I was like, wait a second, I've got 5 cars. And then that got me thinking, I'm definitely someone that picks things up and ends up keeping things, and I end up just keeping stuff that I shouldn't. And I started to look around, especially because we're trying to eventually we're going to empty this conservatory out once we get rid of all this stock here, etc. But it made me think, like, wow, what else have I got that I've just held on to or hoarded or just have gotten too much of? And I started rummaging through some of the boxes and things that I thought were just my things, normal things that I need, but I realized very quickly I've got a lot more stock in here that needs to be listed than I'd first realized. So I was aware that I had radio control spares in these crates, but these are fine because these are like new in packet parts which just need to be listed, and we'll eventually get around to them. There must be like thousands in there. The real surprise was this table of stuff that I've ended up with just sitting here, and some of this, when you add it up, will be worth some money. The fuel bottles, they're not worth anything, but I just thought it was funny because I was looking for a fuel bottle that I'd sold the other day, and I realised I've ended up with 7 fuel bottles. You don't need 7 fuel bottles. There's no particularly good reason. I mean, this one's not even used, so that one I think I will list and sell on eBay. The others, because they're used, they're going to have like 0 resale value. But I don't know why I've ended up with 6. That's just stupid. I've also found 1, 2, 3, 4 Nitro Engines, and these can be worth some decent money, especially these larger size engines for like 1/8 scale, and this one actually comes with its tuned pipe, which itself will have some value. I mean, for an engine like that, off the top of my head, £50 at least would be my guess. At the very least, could be way more. Something like this, maybe about £30. That's for a smaller 1/10 scale, and then this is actually a decent brand of engine, so this could be worth a bit more, and the same goes with this. This is probably going to be worth a bit more because it's actually like a racing brand. So crazy that it's just out there. Also, I found like 3 of these battery chargers hanging around. Just why? Each of these is comfortably worth £15 each. each of these little USB chargers for different types of battery. They're at least a tenner each. Tenners is normally what I sell these for. I've got like, what, 3, 5 there. You know, it's just bonkers that you realise you can have so much stuff lying around. The receivers, those are normally worth some good money. I found like a helicopter, I can't even remember what it's called, the assembly of the, I can't even, rotor assembly, brushless motor, you know, all kinds of goodies. You know, got some propellers, not worth an awful lot. These sell online for about £6-7, but I've got loads of them. There's what, like 9 there, and they don't owe me anything. I just need to get them listed. I found a drone which is working fine, and I've got 2 of these. I don't need 2 of them. I'm just gonna keep one and sell the other. It's just funny how you can just pick things up and build up collections of things, especially when you're dealing with stuff that you're interested in. But it's really important to just keep decluttered. I'm already feeling a lot better because I've created a lot of room. This kind of follows on from us tidying up at the shop, because we created so much space, so much more space than I thought we had yesterday, and it just got me looking at this place, because it looks a mess, and it's still a mess, but it's going to be a much easier mess to deal with once the stuff that should be like listed on eBay is listed and sold, and you know, taken to the shop, and just organized, because I literally had a lot of that stuff was just in crates like this. So even in here, I've got, there's parts in here which are going to be worth some good money, believe it or not. There's some nice, there's a Savox servo I can see. There's going to be a few other bits. So I'm just going to keep digging through these things and digging through these boxes and just organising and just trying to stay more organised going forward. I just feel that once I can just declutter and, you know, get this stuff on, I'll feel a lot more, a lot better about the whole, you know, tidying up thing. Right, guys, I'm pretty pleased with the amount of work I've managed to get done. I've gotten a whole bunch of RC stuff and whatnot, and a few other bits and pieces ready that I'm going to take into work tomorrow so I can get listing them. That is if, well, luckily those are all going on eBay, the radio control car parts. And the reason why it's lucky that they're going on eBay is because I seem to have broken my website. I've actually had some sales this afternoon from you guys as well, but I can't even check them at the moment because my website is broken. I literally did an update, and I tried to update my WooCommerce plugin, which is the plugin that basically runs the shop. So my website is still up, but the plugin has had a critical error during updating. And so currently, when you go to my website, there's nothing there. It just comes up with like an error message. So luckily I can get into WordPress in recovery mode, and hopefully figure a way out around this, because it's not cool otherwise. I think I may be able to reload an earlier version of the site if I'm lucky, but I don't know if I actually made backups like I should have done. Oh my god, I've just had some of my most, like, that's very scary. That is very scary. I didn't actually have a recent backup of the website. The last backup was 2 weeks ago, and I've done a lot of work on in terms of listing and categories and whatnot. And in the end, I was in recovery mode, or I'm still in recovery mode. I ended up having to delete WooCommerce, which is basically the plugin that my shop is built on. And then I had to, I deleted it, and I was like, oh god, and it was like, delete all the info with it, and I was like, just go for it, because I didn't really know what else to do. I reinstalled it, and at first none of my products were there, but thankfully it was just doing like a database update. Everything has appeared, the orders are there, the listings are there, everything is there, and I'm now up to date. That was unnecessarily stressful and scary, and a really good reminder to me to make sure I back up my website daily. And it's really cool that they've got this easy recovery way of getting into WordPress. This is all stuff I'm learning, but I'm enjoying learning it, because at the end of the day, the more you know, the better it is, really, because it helps you deal with situations like this. Man, that was scary. I thought I literally had lost all of my listings, guys. That was very, very scary. Thankfully, it's all back up and running. It looks like it should, and everything is running up and running again, as you can see. I just want to say a big thanks to Shelley, John, Kevin and Judith for their orders today. I will be picking and shipping those tomorrow, so they'll be in tomorrow's video. Alpha just banged his head on the table. Bless him. But yeah, on that note, I am actually going to call it a day on the vlog. I've had enough excitement with the website failing and having a critical error. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.